The idea behind the mandala is that, well, it's a mandala. A lot of mandalas are traditionally radially symmetric designs, and it originates from Indian culture, and there's a lot of them that orient themselves to the cardinal direction, so north, south, east, west, and we played with the idea of the color wheel and the primary colors, the additive and subtractive systems. So with just the cardinal directions, the colors I always associate those directions to are green, white, blue, and red, because in Chinese mythology, the guardian beast for the north is a black tortoise, and a lot of times when I see images of it, it has accents of green. So I could use the green for that to represent that section, and then the south is represented by the red phoenix, so red food. And then the tricky ones were the west and the east, because the east is represented by the blue dragon, and there are not blue fruit besides blueberries. So we replaced that with violet, and then because the west is represented by the white tiger, I replaced that section with yellow because in the additive system, when you mix all the primary colors of light, which are red, blue, and green, it makes white light. So I played with the idea of a Venn diagram so that the circles would overlap a little bit, and the sections of the overlaps of the big color circles are white to kind of bring that idea in, and also for just to make a more interesting design. So the yellow is the lightest color of the other colors we picked out that we could make from the fruits and veggies. And then orange is in the center because we're Longhorns. Just for that reason, we put it there.
My feeling is that actually my favorite holiday has always been Thanksgiving. And I think that if you can measure the wellness of a community by how good they are at celebrating holidays. If the holidays seem empty and you're just going through the motions, we are not going to make it very far. We're sick. We're ill. And so I knew that people were not doing a good job of it, and I thought, what makes it celebrating? So the idea of the bounty of the earth, and then dancing and singing. And then I started looking into holiday rituals from different places. And there's always singing and dancing and colorful things. And so that's why the idea was to string together these different components, the yo-yos and the balloons and the school kids coming by and the fruit and the vegetables, but all for a good cause. You know, so that the fruit, all these things would then be given to people who don't have it. So it's like we would be taking care of all of us, you know, and doing things for us that make us smile and laugh and just hang out, but for a really good cause.
Such a fun experience, and it just promoting, you know, like the arts and everything like that, and ultimately the thing that really I think makes this the best experience is that in the end, everything we're doing is going to people who really need it. Like all the money, all the food, all the fun that we're having is gonna go to somebody who needs that, and it's just it's a phenomenal feeling. Really, you can't really explain that perfectly. Like just knowing that because you're happy, someone else is gonna be.
The mandala was a really good experience. It was nice to meet everyone here, and it was nice to get some friends, you know, since you being a freshman, you don't really know a lot of people. So it was nice to gain some friends and gain experience, and hopefully next year, you know, we'll put this on again and it will be bigger and better and more people will come and donate.
From the sketch to the actual thing, I was very amazed and impressed of what the group pulled together. And the sketch was just scribbly lines and just a couple of blobs of color just to kind of give me a rough estimate. But when you see the actual thing, the rough estimate is nothing like the real thing. So I just felt really happy, and I was just very proud of how hard everyone worked, and we made it work. This is just the second year that we've done this, and I wasn't here last year. I had no idea how the planning process went with that, and I want to see it grow. I want whoever succeeds in this project just to feel all the frustrations and all the pride after. It was kind of a questionable proposal when I first heard about it, but learned that we can work and make something beautiful.